Alright, what's good, YouTube? It's your man DJ Fuggins in the building. Back with another video. And today, I'm hyped because Young Don the Sauce God is back. He's back, man. And I'm really happy, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody out there that subscribed and watch his videos are happy, too. I'm real happy, man. I wanted to react to his channel, man. It's been a while. So, yeah, man. No more talking, man. Let's get straight to it. So, yeah. Let's get straight into the video, man.
So this is the third video.
Oh yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Be safe, God bless you. And let's get right to the video.
I highly recommend you watch the two previous videos so that you can get the whole story.
Okay.
But if you need a refresher, when we last left off, I explained how I allowed my irrational jealousy and insecurities to destroy my relationship with the first girl I ever fell in love with. But I suppose, thankfully, an unlikely mentor entered my life. And with his advice, I got my girl back one last time. So who was this guy?
Oh, wow.
Well, his name was David. Unlike anybody I had ever met before. David transferred to my high school during senior year. He was this big, light-skinned Hispanic dude, like 6 feet tall, built like a tank. And when dude came through, it was hard for you not to notice. For one, rocked a shaved head. Never seen that before in someone that young. And if that didn't catch your attention, then certainly his drip would. Arguably the most drippy.
You probably had some Air Force Ones, man.
I'm talking about this dude had all the Jordans, all the Air Maxes, only rock True Religion jeans and Polo Ralph Lauren and Nautica shirts. And when you're a broke teenager in high school,
I'm done, bro.
That is very impressive. But the most striking thing about David wouldn't actually hit you until he opened his mouth. And that's because
oh, he got grilled teeth? Dang.
You would be dazzled by his shiny gold grills that sat on his teeth.
Okay.
And even more surprising than that,
that's crazy.
The fact that he talked like Kodak, bro. Yes, Kodak Black.
He talked like Kodak Black. That's crazy.
Dude talked like a dark-skinned dude with dreads from the dirty South. I'm talking about that. You feel me? That's because David grew up in the hoods of South.
Dang, he grew up in a hood.
Opelika Gardens. If you know, you know, bro. It's not a game over there. So, as some of you know, I played varsity basketball in high school, and that's how I met David. Showed up one day for tryouts, and man's was nice, so he made the team. But he mostly kept to himself. Never said too much.
Okay.
Anybody, really, including the coach. So that's how we knew each other. But we wouldn't become friends until the second semester of senior year, when we ended up in the same marine biology class.
Okay.
Now, this may come as a surprise to you, but David wasn't particularly passionate about marine biology. Needless to say, when he showed up for the first day of class and saw me sitting in the back, he was happy to see someone he knew.
That's cool.
He knew was smart. So he could cheat. That's truly how our friendship started. Every class we had together,
yo, man, you know that one friend that's not really that smart, so they sit next to you because you get straight A's and you're smart, and they help you cheat? I had that one friend. Either I didn't get straight A's as much, but you get the idea.
Also didn't care about school. Like, I was a dude that people knew they could come and ask to copy my homework, and I would just hand it over. I was solid like that, and that really bought me a lot of points.
Hey, to be honest, I don't handle my homework. You better get that homework done.
To the point that we would occasionally hang out outside of class and basketball practice. And it became clear to me that David saw me as more than a bump in his GPA, when one day he comes to class and sees me sitting in the back of the room looking bummed out. This was right after my girl and I had broken up for the second time.
Oh,
so David comes, he sits beside me,
that's
and he
tough.
asked me what's going on. I told him that me and my girl just broke up, and I was pretty bent up about it.
Dang, that's tough.
Instantly pulls out his phone and just starts scrolling through pictures of girls that he's, you know, having relations with. And he was like, yo, this is what you need to be on. Forget that girl.
That's a lot.
That wasn't me. You feel me? I couldn't just move on like that. So,
dang, that's tough.
That wasn't the answer I wanted to hear. He decided to give me some advice. First, he told me I had to move on. He said that when a girl leaves a dude, he can't really get her back. She has to come back. And as long as she can tell that you want her, she's gonna stay away. So I hear this, and I'm like, so like, You mean like just don't text her and stuff? Okay, yeah, I can do that. He tells me no.
That's not the idea,
relationship is
though.
over. It's done. Move on. Of course, I'm confused because I'm like, well, if I move on, then how am I supposed to get her back? He's like, Don, it's over. You're not gonna get back what you lost. But there's a chance she might want to start something new. If she sees change, but as long as you're holding on to the old stuff, she's gonna know you the same person. And look, you
That's
can move
true.
on. She might not come back, but if you do move on, then maybe she'll see that and come back. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I move on. So like, let's say she like texts me. I don't hit her up for a while, and then she texts me. What do I do then? David then tells me that if that happens, I basically got a curver. He was saying that if she sees that
He
I
got
look like
he
I'm
got a
moving
curver?
on, she's gonna kind of like test it. You feel me? To see if it's like real or not. And if I jump at it the first time she shows me some attention after breaking up with me, then she's gonna know I didn't really move on. She basically has to be asking to come back. Anything short of that is a test.
I'll think about it.
I'm looking at this dude like he's crazy. First he tells me that I basically gotta forget about her, and then in the off chance that she actually does hit me up, I gotta like curve her unless she's like explicitly asking to get back with you. It just didn't sound like it made any sense. David sees the confusion on my face and probably already feeling like he's been trying way too hard to explain this to me. So then he's like, yo, do whatever you want. So basically I thought that I was still where I was and he didn't help me at all. But I did think the whole moving on thing was probably for the best, because there's no way she was going to come back.
Man, that's crazy.
To do that. And if you watch part 1 of this series, then you know what that looks like. Hanging out with the boys, playing basketball, and not contacting my ex. A few weeks go by, and then I get a text from Taylor saying that she had one of my jackets and she wanted to return it to me. I didn't think much of it, so I said okay. We decided to meet after school the next day in the middle of the campus, and that's where she was going to give it to me. So after school the next day, I'm heading to the middle of campus, and I can see she's already there standing with my jacket in hand. And she was looking mad cute. And I'm like, man,
hey,
I do miss that. But then I remembered what David said. If she doesn't make it clear that she wants to come back, then there's no long talking to be had. So I walk my way over to her. I say, what's up? She says, hey, and then hands me my jacket. I say, thanks. And then, with no hesitation or
he just
pause,
walked away. He's like,
turn
oh, thank
around
you.
and start walking away.
Hey.
Clearly, she didn't expect that. And she calls out to me. So I stop, I turn around, I'm like,
What's up?
yo, what's up? She's like, really?
Really?
I'm like, I said thanks. And then she storms off. And I'm just standing there like,
What?
right?
Right?
Then I leave. Because at this point, I had really already moved on to a great degree. As far as I was concerned,
Okay.
the relationship was over, and I wasn't expecting her to want to get back with me. Well, later that evening, I'm chilling at home. This was back when I was still living with the aunt that kicked me out, by the way. I'm chilling in the kitchen, eating like a banana or something, when my phone lights up. It was a text from Taylor. I open it, and she was like, hey, I want to talk. So I'm like,
Okay.
I finished my banana, and then I was like, yeah, I'm free right now. You can call. I send it, and not long after that, my phone starts to ring. So I pick it up, and she's like, hey. I'm like, hey. Then she says,
What's up?
I miss you. I'm like,
Hey. Hey.
well, you didn't act like it today. We don't talk for weeks, and that's how you treat me. I'm like,
Wait.
what do you want from me? You broke up with me. What was I supposed to do?
What else am I supposed to do?
And then it's quiet. But I didn't hear it. I didn't hear her ask to come back. So I was like, well, thanks for the jacket. So you don't want to get back together? I'm like, I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I want to get back together. I'm like, oh.
Yo, your boy done hooked you up, my G.
You know, like I said, I miss you. And just like that, you know, this is not a very strange conversation to be had between two lovebirds in high school.
Hey.
So, you know, we got back together, and just like that, you know, got my girl back. Shout out to David. But ultimately, we would break up again. Because I never fixed the root problem of why we broke up in the first place. Also, it was the end of senior year. I was about to move to California, she was in Florida, and long distance relationship plus both of us being teenagers and going to college doesn't quite spell strong relationship. So did David's advice work? Well, for what I wanted at the time,
yeah, it did for the time, but then you graduated and you moved away, so
would give to 18-year-old me today. Instead, I would tell him, hey, I know you're hurt, and I know that you think having a girlfriend is important and validates you as a desirable and worthful young man. But that is an illusion. No amount of success with girls is ever going to make you feel worthful. In fact, so long as you continue to pursue women, you will never be all that you can be. So you will never be happy. Focus on yourself. Don't even think about a girlfriend. Learn who you are. Figure out what's important to you. Master your mind and your body with discipline. Listen to that voice in your head that tells you what to do. Ask it for guidance. Do that, and you will become legendary. So if the day ever comes that a girl is in your life, it will be because you chose her, and she will be happy that you did. End of the night.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yo, that's a life lesson right there, man. Yeah, that's a life lesson right there. Yeah. I mean, I'm a young dude, man. Still trying to get far in my life. I'm gonna learn everything when I grow up, man. I'm gonna learn everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Right now I'm 14. I love being a kid. So, yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's a good life advice right there. But yeah, man, that's the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Young Don is back. Yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Be safe. God bless you. And peace, man. Love y'all.